Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. Mike and John got it going on. You guys hear that you got it going on?
I have heard that.
Okay.
Somebody said that.
Making
But, you know,
sure.
I've
That's
not-
a rumor.
I don't think I've ever heard it live on a Friday, though.
No, we haven't.
No, it's nice, isn't it?
All right. We got a show to do.
You didn't say the show is better when Cougar's on.
No.
Usually you sing that.
Yeah.
You missed it?
Well, I just thought.
Save it for Monday.
Okay, that's a Monday
go.
thing.
Yeah.
This is a Friday thing.
This
It
like
is.
just
Are you
a
ready, kids?
extra.
Hi, Captain. Oh, okay.
Do you know the SpongeBob thing?
Now then we're getting copyright issues.
Oh, yeah,
all
we
that
don't-
stuff.
we don't
don't
want any of
no,
that.
No, we don't.
So let's see. What do we have today?
Well, it's Mike and John got it going on.
It is, and we're brought to you by Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor, and official, exclusive Giggle realtor.
Absolutely,
So did we get a winner?
we did
Of course,
in
we're
our
talking
beer
about-
poll.
Let me guess, number 4.
Well, you don't presume. We will look at the numbers. We will go to our election night coverage.
Boy.
We'll go to our election center coverage in just a bit.
Okay, so in other words, we don't have it ready yet.
No, it's ready.
But we know what the results
it's
are.
ready.
You know what.
We have a.
Oh, we're
order.
teasing
we
it.
Have an, yes.
We have an order of things?
We have an order. Well, we like to pretend. Let's at least pretend we know what we're
Yes.
doing. Well,
See, this is what happens when the writers go on strike.
Yeah, I know. This
If
writer's
only we
strike
would
is-
have had writers.
Yeah,
that
this
could have
writer's
went on
strike is really killing us. Huh?
It sure is. So now they're talking about other actors joining in from the Screen Actors Guild.
Yeah.
You're not going to go on strike, are you, Susan?
Well, I don't know. I do know
Gave
that
ideas.
the next beer poll, I'm going to be in charge of it.
Oh, I see.
We'll see which one wins.
You wanted
then.
the hot pepper one, right? The
I
hot
did.
bonnet, Scotch bonnet.
I did. Yeah.
You know
It
what
sounds
it's-
like a singer for AC/DC.
Yeah, Scotch bonnet.
So,
That's the opening act.
Okay.
Actually, I think it's Scotch bonnet.
Oh, it's French pepper.
There you go.
Oh wow,
It's a hot French
well,
pepper.
Maybe if we'd sold it that
Gonna
way,
wear
it might have
your
done
Scotch
better.
bonnet.
out when you drink it.
So, okay.
All right, so we'll talk to the great Bonnie Runyan, everybody's favorite great grandmother.
Yay.
Torch 180, some special things going on there, correct?
Artiste wise.
What happened there?
Artiste.
Yeah, boom.
I was going to say artistic, and then I stopped with artiste.
And it
I
sounded
can't
French.
say
You went into the
artistic.
French mode, didn't you?
Yeah, you
Artiste.
got me going
Very
French, and then
artiste. All
once
right.
you go French, you never go back.
All right.
I don't know.
Les News with Pepe Le Pew is
Yeah.
brought to you by
Hey,
Cooper and
wait a
Binkley
minute.
Jewelers in
Mwah.
downtown Brighton.
All right. All right, here's what's going on. 2 Livingston County residents have been reappointed to state panels by Governor Whitmer. Miss Liliana Ospina Herbstreit of Howell will serve another term on the Advisory Council on Deaf, Deafblind, and Hard of Hearing. Herbstreit is the creator, editor, and video journalist for Latinos and Michigan TV and founder of Hispanic Marketing Solutions, LLC. The council serves to advise the Department of Civil Rights on matters pertaining to deaf, deafblind, and hard of hearing persons. Also reappointed, Deanne L. Bonner Simpson of Green Oak Township to the Military Appeals Tribunal. Simpson's the founding attorney of RCR Veterans Law and a member of the Women Lawyers Association of Michigan. The tribunal has appellate jurisdiction upon petition of an accused to hear and review the record and all decisions of a court-martial after the review provided in the Michigan Code of Military Justice. A Genesee County man said winning a $2 million prize playing the Michigan Lottery's Fortune Instant game has been life-changing. The lucky 56-year-old player, who chose to remain anonymous, wonder why, bought his winning ticket at the Beacon and Bridge Market on West Thompson Road in Fenton. The winner said he scratched the ticket and saw he'd won $2 million. Couldn't believe it. Said he'd been playing the lottery for a long time. Also, the store where he normally went to go buy his ticket was closed, so he went to another store and bought the winning ticket. The player visited lottery headquarters recently to claim his prize. He chose to receive the prize as a one-time lump sum payment of about $1.3 million. He says with his winnings, he plans to pay off his home and help his family.
And sponsor the newsletter.
Well, sure.
Mike and John got it going on.
You got cash laying around, fella.
Yeah.
Whoever you are,
Anonymous.
I don't know why. I don't know why you went anonymous. So, all right, finally, funeral details have been announced for a beloved community leader who passed away this week. Rick Schofield died Tuesday at the Carmonas Institute from complications after a long battle with multiple myeloma. The lifelong Howell resident and businessman was known as a dedicated community volunteer who served on a variety of boards for the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce, also the Livingston Economic Development Council, First National Bank Board, Howell Education Foundation, Howell Opera House, Howell Planning Commission, Livingston County United Way, Community Foundation of Southeastern Michigan, and was chairman of the Community Foundation of Livingston County. He also served with La Casa and the Howell Carnegie District Library Boards. He was named the Howell Citizen of the Year back in 1986. He also had the city park renamed in his honor by the city of Howell to Schofield City Park. Schofield ran the family business, which began over 70 years ago and became May and Schofield Electronics, a supplier to the auto industry. Visitation will be held next Tuesday from 3 till 7 at the Watkins Brothers Funeral Home, McDonald's Chapel in Howell. A memorial service will be held Wednesday. Memorial contributions are suggested to the Community Foundation of Livingston County, and you'll find all those details on our website, mikeandjohnpodcast.com. And that's what's going on.
And news brought to you by Cooper and Binkley Jewelers in downtown Brighton. It's Dads and Grads time. Don't forget, Cooper and Binkley Jewelers has all kinds of great stuff for dads and grads this season. Stop by and see what they have. If you're looking for something else, perhaps an engagement ring. You're thinking about proposing. They can take care of you with something uniquely designed, custom designed, or something from Simon G. or Zagani. Great designer brands at Cooper and Binkley Jewelers. Stop by and see them today in downtown Brighton or online, cooperandbinkleyjewelers.com. And they usually do little videos with the newest things that have arrived at the store on Facebook as well. So check them out there too. Okay, it's a Friday with Mike and John Got It Going On. We had some great guesses last night in Thursday night trivia with a bonus prize.
Right.
It was like a last-minute add-on.
It was.
For tickets to the Wild Theater to see Into the River and Through the Woods.
Right.
To Grandmother's House we go.
Oh, my.
Is that what it's about?
Yeah.
Okay, so
No.
it's about an hour and a half long.
Hey, he's on top of it, kids.
I'm on the ball today. Really. I'm
You
on
really
the
are on
bouncy
the
ball
ball.
chair.
Literally.
Yeah, well,
Yes.
it's look at you all over the ball there.
All on the ball.
It's of course held at the Wild Theater,
Yes.
111 Southwest Street in downtown Brighton, and comedy about Nick, single guy who sees both sets of his grandparents every Sunday for dinner. It's routine until he must tell them he's moving away for his dream job. It's described as a fast-paced, warm-hearted, humorous, and touching look into what it means to grow up and navigate through the intergenerational relationships.
Hey, don't put the spoiler in there.
No, I'm just this is the description.
Does he take his girlfriend Mallory with him?
That's different.
Yo, Mallory.
Nick,
Mallory.
yo, Nick. So,
I saw Nick in Bachelor Party.
yeah. No, that's a different.
That's a different Nick.
That's not what you're going to see.
No.
no.
Not at the Wild Theater,
So,
anyway.
Over the river and through the woods, and we got a pair of tickets for Saturday's show.
On top of that, though,
Yeah.
this person will be in the drawing, whoever wins.
Right.
And, well, whoever gets the right answer. The first will get the tickets to this show, right? And anybody who got the right answer in the trivia question goes into the drawing today.
Right, which we're going to do the drawing. Are you ready to do the drawing? Do you have the list of winners ready?
How many questions are you going to ask me at once? Yes, yes, yes,
Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Just making sure.
There's a bonus yes in
Okay.
there. The question, stats show 1 in 5, or for those who can't do math, 20% of American homes do not have one of these. Lori said a garage. Now, if you have a garage and need a garage door,
Yeah.
you should stop by or call our friends at Firehouse Doors.
They're the OG sponsor.
Yes, they are. They've been serving Livingston County for 25 years plus with unparalleled products and service. It was not a garage or a garage door.
No. But of course, Firehouse Door is a sponsor of our Facebook trivia.
Evan said a landline. Many cut that cord long ago.
Right.
Some of us just keep it so telemarketers and
Right.
politicians can call us.
Cut the cord, man.
We're lonely.
Let it go.
I want you to ask me who I'm voting for.
Cut the
Or
cord.
play a commercial on my phone.
I can tell you right now, when we got rid of our landline, God, I want to say 12 years ago, it was like a little like, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. This might do it. I have not regretted it once. Bye-bye.
Me either.
Dan said a fire extinguisher. That's a great guess.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah.
people don't have one, and If you do, you've probably had it for 25 years and don't know if it works or not.
Well, that's
and maybe all gummed up in there.
You probably want to, Mike Witt from Firehouse Doors.
He can tell you.
Career firefighter. He'd probably tell you to maybe get that, fire extinguisher updated after 25 years.
George said a life insurance policy. Patricia said a basement. It's a good thing you have a basement.
Right.
Otherwise, we'd be doing this.
We'd be out of work.
We'd be back in your living room with the crooked light.
Yeah.
Kim said a pet. Wendy said a second bathroom.
Oh.
Boy, you need a third, really.
Yeah, that's rough.
I was on Marketplace, and there was, every now and then, you get these sponsored ads that come up, and there was one for a house that I once lived in that's now for rent that had 1.5 baths in it. So that half bath.
Did you put the half bath in?
No.
Or was it already there? I see.
It came with the house.
I didn't know if you added one.
No, we had an outhouse.
Or if they added one since you were there, like it only had one.
But it was weird seeing my old house.
Well, that's true. You know how it is when you sell a house and then like a year later or years later, you drive by and you're like, really?
Yeah.
You painted it that?
Or, an old place you used to work. You drive by and you go, really?
You go, wow.
Place looks different.
Same rundown
Smells kinda
pizza,
funny.
whatever that it always was. Anyway.
Madonna said an instant pot. Or is it just instant pot?
Well, it was Instapot.
Yes. Or crock pot.
Fa.
Fa?
Yeah, Fa. I mean, if you look.
Doe?
Here, let's see.
Do,
Fa.
re,
It is Ray.
That's their first name. It's
Fa.
Fa. Fa Suzanne. I don't know. Yeah, that's an interesting name. Said no mortgage or house payment. Now,
Well, that could be a renter.
I mean, well,
Or it could be you've paid it off.
yeah, or that you paid it off, right? I
Or you
I
live
think
in a van down
I
by
think
the river.
1 in 5 American homeowners wishes they didn't have a mortgage payment. That's not going to pay the mortgage.
Beverly Ann said indoor plumbing or water. 1 in 5.
Some woman named Susan
Yes.
said a cardboard cutout of Cougar.
See,
That got a lot of laughs and
I
thumbs
thought
up.
she would have won with that answer.
That's
Why
1
don't
in
you
5.
grab the cardboard cutout?
Perhaps we should put that on our website on the merch section, so you can buy your own Cougar and have it in your basement.
Yeah, there you go. There's our cardboard cutout.
This is, by the way, not life size, but close to it.
Yes. Not much taller.
Yeah. So that's
That was not the correct answer. But
no,
it did
that was
get
not.
a lot of attention.
Right.
Did we get a winner?
I thought we did.
Let me scan through here. Susan, you double checked.
Yeah, you said that you saw that we had a winner.
We did.
All right.
I don't know, did we?
I'm double checking
I'm
on
glad that
Susan
we're
here.
on top of this.
This adds to the suspense. See what happens when your writers go on strike?
No, it's so they're on strike every
A
day.
dishwasher was a good guess, but that's not it. It's close. I think Ann got it.
There you go.
Ann got it. A clothes washer. She said and dryer, but it was just a washing machine.
Are you going to be all lawyer-like?
Well, one would assume if you have a washing machine, more than likely you have a dryer.
Right. But
Otherwise,
the answer
you're hanging clothes out on a
the
clothesline.
answer was a washing machine.
Yes.
Right.
So I think we'll take that.
Okay, we will take
We'll
that.
take that. So congratulations to Ann. She gets to go to the show at the Wild Saturday night. It's a wild Saturday night.
It is a wild Saturday night. Over the river and through the woods. The Wild Theater.
Ann will also go in today's drawing. Let me put her on the list.
Yeah, get her on
Congratulations, Ann. My washing machine was not nice to me this week.
the list. We heard. That's why you were not with us
Yeah.
on...
Oh, is that what
That
it
was
was? It was a
not-
washing machine?
Not good.
I wasn't told all the details
Yeah.
of your absence. Do you want to share? No?
Why don't you share some of the words you said when you came downstairs?
Are we allowed to do that on this show? All right. So
All right.
congratulations to Ann. She'll go in the drawing. Do we want to do the drawing now?
I don't know. When do...
We have four qualifiers.
We really need a rehearsal around here.
Yeah.
We have 4 qualifiers?
Four qualifiers.
Okay, so how are we gonna choose these 4?
All right. We're gonna write their names on a piece of paper and draw a name out of our Giggle mug. How's that?
No, I have an idea. Well, Susan,
How about if I assign a number to them and you guys pick a number?
I think we should do a drawing.
Okay.
If you don't mind, go grab one of our lunch boxes.
Since you're closer.
She's like, what the hell am
It's
I?
kind of like when you're closest to the
You're right.
garage and you have to open it up when we didn't have
Am I
garage door
like
opener.
the coffee
No,
girl?
but you're
You
like,
know,
it's like,
the-
you're like, it's like being at the end of a row at like when you're at a Tiger game, and anytime anyone gets up, you're like, you got to get up and all right, let them out. So, I mean, I could go get it, but then it'd be
anything but the Beatles' Yellow Submarine lunchbox will do.
oh look. All right, so we're gonna, and that's from our. By the way, that lunchbox is from our beloved stuff table,
Yes.
which you can see here.
Yeah.
With all of our stuff, and starting next week, we're gonna have a featured item
Yeah,
every
we are.
week. Yeah, it's gonna be
Isn't
quite
that exciting?
It's gonna be
That's
quite
what happens
exciting.
when you don't have writers, when they're on strike.
We really need.
All right.
I like that.
Get us back
idea.
to the picture because Susan's going to reach in and draw our winner of the $100 gift cards, courtesy of show sponsor Jordan Genso, community servant, community realtor. And those you'll be able to pick up at 2 Dandelions.
All right, who's our winner?
Melinda.
Melinda is our winner,
right.
Melinda Leffert.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Melinda Leffert. You win the
Congratulations.
$100 in gift cards. You'll pick those up at 2 Dandelions. And, of course, this is all courtesy of our show sponsor, Jordan Genso from Remax Platinum, Community Servant, Community Realtor. You can give them a call, 248-444-9777. And Jordan, all this month, highlighting downtown businesses in Brighton through Main Street May. And so, of course, we highlighted Captains on Main. We highlighted Culture Beer and Cheese. This week it was 2 Dandelions. And next week,
It is
we're
To be determined on Monday.
It's going to be a shocker.
revealed on Monday.
Tune in Monday.
All right.
Yeah.
How about that?
You'll find out.
Just got a message from Ann watching live. I won show tickets. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Congratulations.
okay.
And Ann, since you do have a washing machine, we expect your clothes to be clean when you go to that show. So congratulations.
Why would you assume that Ann's clothes wouldn't be clean?
Well, I'm just saying. Well, you sometimes maybe you're
You know
you
Ann.
double
I
wear.
know Ann.
She's always
the
very
chances
clean.
that Ann's going to have clean clothes versus me going to have clean clothes, probably better chance.
That's why you asked me. What does my house smell like when I walked in?
Well, that was because
what was that all
That was
about?
because when Cougar came in, she
I
said,
told him what
"Your
it
house
smelled
smells
like."
really good." I was like, "Oh wow," and
he
I
put
said-
it in the
because when
in the
someone comes in and
half bath
says,
upstairs.
"Wow, your house really smells," you're like, "Uh oh."
I said it smelled yummy.
Right,
Yummy.
right,
Oh.
right.
What was the smell that you smelled?
It's asparagus and
It's like a
garlic.
Yeah, but it
Stir-fried some
wasn't
asparagus.
like the overpowering garlic smell. It was just,
It was just the right amount.
yeah, it made me hungry.
A little salt and pepper. Stir fry that up. A little olive oil.
Wow! All right, look at you.
Bon appetit.
Thank you, Green Pea.
Well, yeah, that might have been what you also saw. Why does it
Your
smell?
house smells like green garlic pea.
What the hell? Hey, speaking of Bon Appetit,
Yes.
coming up June 1st, it's Mike and John night at Eternity Brewing.
Why didn't you tell me about this?
I'm just telling you now.
June 1st.
Yeah,
I have
June
not
1st.
heard about this.
Thursday, 6 o'clock, of course, to benefit the Walk to End Alzheimer's. And, for the past several weeks, we've been asking our audience to vote on what beer will be the Mike and John brew.
What do you think we taste like? Green pea and
No one
asparagus?
Kinda
Nobody wants to
salty.
Garlic?
No, nobody wants to taste that. So we had that poll up on our website for several weeks. Last night it closed down at midnight, and the results are in. Are you ready?
Guitar roll, please.
Let's go. Guitar roll. Let's go to our election night coverage.
John King with election night coverage.
Yes, and
the winner is?
it's number 4 with 41% of the vote.
That was a surprise.
That's the lemon, peach, and black tea combination. 33% going for option 2. That was the passion fruit, orange, guava, and scotch bonnet pepper. And then the other 2, yeah, whatever.
I'm wondering if we would have put the alcohol content in each category, if it would have changed it.
That's a good question. I think the
Although
alcohol
I think
content will
the
be the
starter-
same
But still.
because it's all on top of a blonde ale. So then these flavors. So it's going to be lemon, peach, and black tea. That will be the Mike and John brew.
All right. Coming up on Monday.
Yeah,
Are we
Monday.
talking with Ethan on Monday?
Yeah, on Monday we'll be talking with Ethan from Eternity Brewing, and he'll talk us through exactly how that brew will be brewed. And
Our bro with the brew.
yeah, he's our bro with the brew.
Yes.
So,
The brew bro?
yeah,
A
so that'll be
brewski.
on Monday's show we'll be talking
no.
with Ethan from Eternity Brewing. And
I
we
want to
hope-
know. We're going to ask him how many people refer to beer anymore as a brewski. This wasn't that kind of.
Do you really want that answer? Do you really want to feel that old?
I already feel that old.
Okay.
I'm still getting those AARP.
I don't know. I actually just said that the other day.
You said brewski?
Brewski?
Yeah, I feel like a
Child of the
brewski.
80s.
Yeah.
Or, beer me.
Now that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Like, I don't know if you go to Eternity Brewing and you walk up to the bar and you go, hey, beer me.
Bear me, bra.
And if you had bra at the end, I don't know.
Bear me, bra. Come on. Hey, bra. You can't say bro. What's up with that? Why did it have to change? What's wrong with
You
this
got
generation?
a mesh half shirt. You're wearing the big 80s glasses. Look like you just stepped out of a Camaro.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
I'm sorry.
It's a Z28 with T-top
1986 call. They want everything back.
by IROC.
Monday.
We want everybody to come out and have a good time with us. Should be a lot of
So
fun.
tune in Monday. We'll talk with Ethan from Eternity Brewing. And thanks for everyone for participating in the beer poll for the Mike and Jon Brew, which of course will be the lemon, peach, and black tea combination.
All right, can we talk to the great Bonnie Runyan?
I don't know, can we?
If she answers, we can.
Yeah. All right. Of course she'll answer.
You think? I
Well,
don't
she's
know.
our favorite grandma.
Well, good morning, Mike and Jon.
Well, good morning.
Where are you, Bonnie?
Where am I?
Yeah.
I'm at home,
You know,
Okay.
It sounds a little.
Wait.
It's a little choppy.
Yeah.
waiting for Mike and John's phone call.
Oh, here we are.
By the way, Susan's with us this morning.
Yes.
Good morning.
Morning, Susan. I love seeing you in the background there, dear.
Thank you.
So what's new with Bonnie Runyan?
What's new with Bonnie Runyan?
Yeah.
He gets to go to Heartland Consolidated Schools Alumni 100th Year Banquet tomorrow night.
Really?
Now, I graduated from there 64 years ago.
Wow.
And you know, back when they built Heartland Consolidated Schools, basically all you had was them one-room schoolhouses sitting around on corners throughout the country.
Right.
And it was because of Robert J. Krause that we got Heartland Consolidated Schools. He got us the Romaine Library. He got us the Heartland Music Hall. Yeah.
And that's how they became consolidated. He brought them all
Yeah.
together, right?
Yes.
Did you have a favorite teacher that you can remember?
Oh, Mrs. Farmer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She
And
was
why?
the English teacher. Yeah.
What did
Yeah.
she teach?
English.
English.
Yeah, I needed all the help I could get.
We all do, really.
Yeah. So why was she your favorite teacher?
Because she was did just a good job. I mean, I just,
Right.
Yeah.
I think we all can look back and remember that one teacher that was our favorite that
Yeah.
kind of made an impact on us for whatever the reason
Oh.
was.
Do you remember what grade Mrs. Farmer was your teacher?
at her 7th and 8th grade English.
7th, 8th grade English.
Yep.
Now, did
No.
you have assigned reading in those days?
I don't remember that. All I remember
Fair enough.
about school was that I was never able to finish. Now, this will surprise you because you know how mouthy I can be.
Yeah. A
Was
sentence?
never able to finish an oral report.
Oh.
I would start out, I would end up laughing, I would end up crying, and I would leave the room.
Oh.
Aw.
Did you ever get sent down to the principal's office, Bonnie?
No,
No.
Took a long time to answer that.
Think about that, huh?
I must have because I remember I wanted to sit in the study hall behind my boyfriend, and I couldn't. I had to sit up at the front of the row
Oh.
study hall. So I guess I must have got sent to the principal for something.
Yeah. And do you remember your boyfriend at the time that you wanted to sit behind?
You know what? Boy, that was a long time ago.
Right.
Did you kiss him? Kiss him on the bleachers at the football game or anything?
You're
fun
asking
like
a lot of questions here.
You know what? It might have been my boyfriend because we were the first class to graduate on the new high school on Hibner Road, but this was the 21 building, and him and I started dating in the 9th grade.
Okay.
So it might have been him.
No, are you saying,
He was your first kiss, or are you?
or the man who became your husband?
He was my boyfriend.
Here's your
He
boy.
was,
Okay.
The husband didn't know about him.
Yeah.
I only had 2 boyfriends in my life.
Okay.
Yeah.
The
This
ninth grade guy
and
your
your
husband.
Yeah.
So you think the first boyfriend will be at the reunion?
I don't know. His name was Bruce Driver, and I don't know.
Bruce Driver?
Bruce Driver.
Bruce Driver.
John's on
Do you
it.
know what happened to him after high
Nope.
school?
Don't have a clue.
No. He didn't.
Nope.
And obviously, you've gone on to other things, and it was much better for you as
I mean, right,
things
you-
went on.
right.
Great family and
Right.
and
Yep.
husband.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
so Bruce Driver, we're looking him up right now. See if we can find out what Bruce Driver's
Oh,
up
you can
to.
find he's alive in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bruce Driver.
I found a Bruce Driver who lives in Wayne, but I don't think this is him.
No, he may be Bruce Driver Jr.
Maybe this is Bruce Driver.
or one of Bruce's kids.
All right.
Yeah, see, because he would have been a couple years older than me. Because
Okay.
I knew
Oh, he's an older boy.
I got to go to the prom with him.
When you were in ninth grade?
Yeah. Yeah.
So he was robbing the cradle.
What kind of car did Bruce drive? Do you remember?
No,
No?
I don't remember. No.
Okay. All right. Because it is prom season, so I just thought I'd ask.
There you go. Right. It was nothing as foo-foo as what they got out there today.
Yeah.
I will tell you that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Jim.
Might have been a truck or something, right?
Right.
An old Chevy. All right.
Uh-huh.
Well, we learned a little bit more about Bonnie Runyan.
More
today.
than she maybe wanted
Yeah.
to tell
You
us.
didn't- you didn't
But,
know that was
over
coming,
here,
did
Inspector
ya?
Clouseau, like pulling out the details.
Well, I just say, we all had, you brought up the school thing, so it just led to school events and things like that. And
Right.
Mrs. Farmer, the English teacher
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
7th and 8th grade.
100th year reunion. Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool stuff. And when is that?
That is Saturday night.
Saturday
Saturday
night.
We drive at 5.
All
They
right.
go eat at 6:30. So you get to socialize and go around and talk to people and yeah.
Well, you'll have to let us know how it went
Yeah.
next Friday when we chat with you.
How nice.
I will tell you that last year I took my script for life there and I handed it out to people.
And how did they receive it? I mean, were they?
Oh, they loved it.
Oh, I'm
they
sure
loved
they did.
By the time I got to this one family of the Christiansons that I went to school with, I had run out, so they all didn't get one. But I did send them. I took an address and I put it in the envelope, the writing that was in them. So if they
very
wanted
cool.
it up, they could.
Bonnie, we still have a few of your scripts for life because you put together in a prescription
pill bottle,
bottle. It's got all kinds of little interesting things and some sayings
And there's no medication inside.
no, there's no medication.
Just so those,
Really believe if we all lived by them 6 items in that script for life, we wouldn't need government. Think about that.
Okay.
Bonnie for president.
All right then.
Check that out.
What are you doing next year?
Follow those 6
Go to your rallies and hand out the script for
Yeah.
life.
Well, I'll tell you what. We're going to bring we have. I think we have like about half a dozen or so remaining scripts for life. We're going to bring those to Mike and John night at Eternity Brewing.
If John remembers.
Yeah, there's that.
I'll write him a note.
But yeah, thanks.
I'll
write you a note to write me a note.
Thank you.
And for people that have gotten those before, it's very, very interesting, of course, as we
Yes.
find you, Bonnie.
I am interesting.
Well, Bonnie, enjoy the reunion, and we'll expect an update next week.
All
Let
right,
us know how it went, okay?
have a great
All right.
week.
Hey.
Be blessed.
You
You
too.
too, Bonnie.
All right.
Bye, Sam.
Bye.
All right. Thanks, Bonnie.
All right, Bonnie Runyan joining us, as always, on Fridays with a look at life.
Yes.
And
We want to thank our friends at Murphy's Family Auto, of course, sponsors here, and Mike and John got it going on. And give them a call if you need some car or truck maintenance. They are the people to get that done for you. 517-552-3040 or online, murphysfamilyauto.com. They got the whole shebang. They're open Saturdays 8 to 1. Tell them Mike and John sent you. You will save 5% off your car repairs. Of course, Murphy's Family Auto.
Last night, John sent me an email, which I didn't read. But anyway, he sent me an
I'm
email.
used to that. Normally, you just delete my emails directly. As a matter of fact, you may have it set up so that when my emails come in, they just
Spam.
automatically go to the spam folder.
Yeah, I don't block them. It just is like discard. It's kind of like when you get a mail pack in the mail.
Right.
It just goes right into your recycle
Like,
bin.
I would say, like, hey, did you see that email I sent you? Like, yeah, I saw it. I didn't read it. I mean, I saw it.
I don't have time for your emails. It's usually silly stuff. But this one had to do with Torch 180 and a pretty cool thing that's going to be going on.
Right.
Good morning.
Hey, Rhonda. Susan's with us today. Say hi to Cougar.
Hello, how are you?
Good morning.
All right, so let's talk about what's happening.
Yes,
at Torch 180.
it's a big fundraiser. You guys are partnering up with the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Isn't that a cool thing?
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah, so basically, Susan Pominville is painting a beautiful balloon painting. She did a sunflower one for Brent Earl Farms. I don't know if you remember that a couple of years ago. Yeah, and so it's a very similar fundraiser. And then they're selling the smaller canvases, and then they're going to be making a donation to Torch 180.
Right, and they're 20 hand-numbered and signed limited edition prints of the original oil painting, which he called Sky. And, of course, this is, centered around Balloon Fest. And it's a beautiful artistic thing. And Susan, just a wonderful artist.
Yes.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Yeah. And so for people that buy these, and then like you said, proceeds going to benefit Torch 180. So that's so super cool.
It really is. It's kind of funny because we hadn't connected in a while, and then they asked if they could come out just because they wanted to look at the building and stuff. And so, I don't know, this place kind of works its magic. I mean, the students are awesome, and people come in, and it feels so warm and welcoming. Yeah. And so we're developing quite a partnership now. So we're going to be working together on some other things coming up too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Now, how does this work as far as the 20 that are going to be sold?
Okay, so I'm not doing it. So
right.
I'm pretty sure it goes up until Balloon Fest, and I don't really know how they're like. I don't know if people are bidding on them or if they're just saying I'm going to purchase number whatever.
Yeah, I think they have a set price. They're $250 each, and there's just 20 signed prints, and we got a picture of it up on our screen right now, so you can take a look at it. It's a 12 by 18 clay. It's some French word.
Say it that way.
Reproduction, printed on the high-quality archival paper. So it's a beautiful print for folks, and just a limited edition, just 20 of them available. And the proceeds will benefit the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and Torch 180. So very cool. And I guess for folks that want more information, they can contact the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce and find out there. So yeah,
that would be the best place because they're the ones who set up the whole thing, and so yeah. So it's been good. It's a good relationship, and I really enjoy talking with them. They're going to be holding some meetings here and doing some things like that, and so it's been fun. We've been doing a lot of catering this week, a lot of appetizer charcuterie boards and things. So that's been super cool. It's something different. It's something different to expose the students to. So it's been a busy week. It's been a good week.
And a busy month because it's mayhem.
It is mayhem.
Yeah, which I see now. I know, like I think on Law Enforcement Day, you had the Fowlerville Police Department over on the out on the patio.
Yes, yes, we did. Yep, we gave them actually free lunch because it's National Police Officers Week,
right?
And so we offered them a free lunch, and they came in, and it was really nice to have them. Our mayhem has been mostly created by the fact that we've been so incredibly busy this week because everything we've planned to do, we haven't been able to do, but hopefully today we're going to be doing a few activities and things.
And then tomorrow is open
mic day. Yes. So that has been very well. It's in growing stages, but the last couple times it's just been so fun just to see people come out and sing. And I know a few people have reached out to me, and hopefully they'll come out. But we're encouraging people who can recite poetry, or maybe they have a story to tell, or just anything, just to come and that we can enjoy their creativity. And that's going to be from 11:30 to 3:30 tomorrow, and it's hosted by Paul Richardson, who is a really fun musician too.
All right,
very cool. So I was going to ask you too, Rhonda. You mentioned some catering with graduation parties coming up. Are you doing anything with that or no?
We are, yeah, we do have. We've got quite a few people who are getting some of our sandwich platters. We've got dessert trays going that are, that have been pre-ordered. So yeah, and if people want to do something like that, even like if they look at our Facebook, I mean, the pictures are just coming out. We catered an event last night. We catered an event here Wednesday night. And if they want to see the kinds of things that we can do, then, you can look at those pictures. Because, even for like if someone has like a special event or a special meeting or something that they want to hold, we can do those.
Well, as far as the
you do
catering,
need to let us know ahead.
Yeah. As far as the catering goes, have you taken the food truck out to cater an event?
So the food truck has not been out yet this year. But it is actually, we're going to be doing a VIP night with the Howell Chamber actually coming up in June. So today I'm actually going to get in there and I'm going to, fire everything up, make sure everything works the way it's supposed to.
Very good. All right. Well, keep us up to date on that.
I definitely will.
And so, and I'm just looking now at your Facebook page. I'm going to try and get some of these pictures up for folks to see of what we are talking about here. So I see one of these trays, and here, hold on a second. And it's now on our screen. And man, this looks delicious.
Isn't it insane?
That is wild. I mean, it's aesthetically pleasing. I mean, it looks beautiful, the circular pattern there. And I'm wondering, okay, so I see the meat and cheese, and there's some lettuce in there. What else is in there? What are these?
Stop drooling.
I'm sorry.
The orange.
Yes.
Orange. So it's prosciutto, mozzarella, basil, and it's cantaloupe. Unfortunately, because I really don't like cantaloupe.
But others do.
Salad.
But others do. See, she gets it. She's a good businesswoman. She understands. It's it's what the people want.
Oh, but exactly, and that's the thing. Pretty much everybody just gives me a hard time about it because they apparently were quite delicious. So
Awesome.
And also, you've got some dessert trays, like $5 dessert trays.
Yeah, we do. So they've been working on doing some fancier desserts, just trying to kind of see what we can do. How far can we push it? And now we've done the dipped strawberries before. We've got students who can do that. And then there's like a cream cheese brownie in there and the lemon bars. But the little custard tarts and the Oreo cheesecake, those were new this week, something new to try. And so, so then we had them in there and we're like, oh my gosh, these are so small. We didn't want to try to put them individually. It's so much, plastic and stuff. And so then we're like, let's do little dessert snack packs for people.
For $5, how can you say no to that? So,
and you get to try a little bit of each one of them.
So stop by Torch 180, check those out, of course, and catering always a great option for you guys. And we're about to give away a lunch for two. As we do every Friday.
I skillfully maneuvered over to the hopper and drew out an entry.
Right, okay. Very skillful.
It was a good maneuver, I must say. Brenda Sutton, congratulations.
Oh, Brenda.
Congratulations.
Yes. Okay, cool.
All right, you know Brenda?
Do I know her? Yeah, she's one of our torch volunteers. She's a cook, actually, and cooks in our food truck.
Oh, she gets to cook her
I
own.
love it. She gets it for you.
Tell her you got a couple of parties you'd like to send her out with the food truck to cater after you give her lunch.
All right, so congratulations to Brenda Sutton, and as you heard from Rhonda, lots going on at Torch 180, including the art sale that will benefit Torch 180 as well, and that's going through the Howell Area Chamber of Commerce, and you can check out their website for all those details. And boy, that's a beautiful picture.
It sure is.
It is. It's going to be awesome.
All right. Well, thanks, Rhonda. As always, we appreciate it.
All right, you guys. Have a great weekend.
Hey, you
Thank
too.
you. You too.
Bye.
All right, it's time for our 2-cent history lesson. May 19th, today is Hepatitis Testing Day. It's also May Ray Day.
May Ray Day.
May Ray Day.
Not Fay Ray.
No, May Ray.
May
Since
Ray.
we're in May,
Okay.
you're supposed to go outside and catch a few rays. Enjoy the sunshine. Don't forget your sunscreen.
Can someone tell Mother Nature
With
that?
that
it's supposed
80%
to-
chance of rain.
And thunderstorms. So catch those rays prior to the rain. It's Plant Something Day. I've planted my butt on this bouncy chair. Plant Something Day.
Yeah.
And National Devil's Food Cake Day. All those desserts you just showed.
I know.
Making it a little tough to get through this.
Well, you know.
So on this day in 1780, near total darkness fell on England and a part of Canada at about noon. Though it sounds like an eclipse,
Okay.
it wasn't.
It wasn't. What was it?
And no scientifically verifiable cause has ever been determined.
Well, clearly it was aliens.
It
think
could have
so.
been.
Yeah, that's the only answer.
How long did it remain dark?
Does not say. Does not say.
So interesting.
1911, the first criminal conviction using fingerprints was obtained in New York City.
Oh.
So how did they know who it was unless they went and fingerprinted suspects and matched them to the fingerprints?
Well, that's exactly how
Is that how they did it?
That's how they did it. They must have had a suspect in mind. They you know.
Here, touch
Like,
this glass.
if it was the first set of fingerprints they ever lifted from a crime
Right.
scene, and they go, put that through the
Hey.
database that doesn't have anything in it.
So they
What's
probably...
a database, by the way? Well, you see, in the future, they'll invent a computer, and it'll have a
Yeah,
thing called
so
a
the-
database.
So,
okay.
So they did the old trick. Here's a glass of water. And they had him take a sip.
Okay.
And then they took the glass away.
Oh, wow.
And went and tested
Somebody's
it.
watching
and said,
CSI
"You're
reruns,
guilty."
huh? Or Rockford Files.
Thanks, Jimmy. 1928, the first Calaveras County, California frog jumping contest was held. The oldest event of its kind in the U.S.
Right.
So leapfrog.
Yeah, I think that's kind of cruel. I saw this one video where this kid came behind the frog and he just went, to make the frog jump.
No, I think this is where you jump over one another, isn't
Oh.
it? Have you ever done leapfrog?
We still
Well,
don't make
that would be
them
a
jump.
leapfrog
Yeah.
contest.
Well, that's the frog jumping. Maybe you're right. The frog jumping contest, 1928.
Oh, so like people.
Calaveras. That's what I assumed it was, playing leapfrog. But I could be wrong.
I don't know. Well, let's see. Frog
We'll
jump.
get the team on that, even though our writers are on strike. 1962, actress Marilyn Monroe performed a rendition of Happy Birthday for President Kennedy during a fundraiser at New York's Madison Square Garden.
No.
Happy birthday
Oh, wait. Hold on. I have something for that.
to you.
Okay. I prepared.
Happy birthday
Yes, you have.
For those who are watching us on
to
YouTube,
you.
Keep going.
Happy birthday,
do you need to be excused?
Mr. President.
All right.
Happy birthday
No, let her finish.
to you.
Kind of tired.
And
Oh,
more.
But I got the picture up on the screen here of the dress, and
Wow, yeah.
and the story is she had to be sewn into the dress, which I think you can see is true. I mean, this is 1962. Even today, this would be pretty racy.
Yeah.
For 62,
No, they would have had it cut out in the front a little bit
but
and probably a little shorter.
hamana.
Okay.
What were we doing?
It was good to be the president on this day in 1962.
Well, yeah.
1990.
We lost our way.
You guys need
lost my
cigarettes or something? Like
1990, Madonna started a 3-week run at #1 in the U.S. singles chart with Vogue. Yeah, the Vogue dance. That's not how you do it.
Yeah,
That was a pretty poor rendition.
or was that Walk Like an Egyptian? I don't remember.
I think that was more so that.
Look,
yeah.
I'm not trying to convince anyone I'm Madonna, okay?
No.
Although after her surgery,
that's horrible. I could not believe that.
that is just not.
Oh.
Yeah.
1992 on this day in New York, Mary Jo Buttafuoco was shot and seriously wounded by her husband Joey Buttafuoco's teenage lover, Amy Fisher. And then how many made-for-TV movies was there?
Quite a few.
At least 3.
I think you're right that there were at least 3.
And they were all different. That was the thing.
Well, yeah.
It was like, we'll do our take
We're going
on
to do a
this.
It's a little new
different.
spin on the story.
Right. We're going to see it from Mary Jo's point of view, and then we're going to see it from
Joey's.
Buttafuoco.
Yeah. And then we'll see it from Amy Fisher.
That reminds me of.
Joey Buttafuoco here.
I think.
Was it Saturday Night
I think the very first episode of News Radio. Remember that show, News Radio?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
The very first episode of that, the pilot episode, the guy that played Matthew.
Andy Dick?
Yeah, Andy Dick. His character went on the air and he mispronounced Buttafuoco.
Yeah.
And they had to they're like trying to no, that's not how it's said.
What was Phil Hartman's character on that one? He was Bill McNeil. Bill McNeil.
Yeah.
That was
a good show.
That was a good show.
All right.
And finally, 2013 on this day, a guitar played by John Lennon and George Harrison sold for over $400,000 at auction. It was a custom-made instrument built in 1966 by Vox. Is that a Vox, Susan?
It's not.
It was bought by an unidentified U.S. buyer in New York. Harrison played the song on I Am the Walrus. And John Lennon used it on Hello, Goodbye later that year, 1967. After playing the guitar, Lennon gave it as a 25th birthday present to Alexis Magic Alex Martis, a member of the Beatles' Inner Circle in the 60s.
Pays to be a member of the Inner Circle.
Inner Circle.
Yeah, here's a guitar. Thanks.
What do you want me to do with this thing? I don't play.
That's what Alex says. Yeah, they gave it to me. They probably said, hey, put this away, will you? And he's like, oh.
I think Alexis was a female. Alexis Magic Alex.
Oh, okay.
Martis.
Yeah.
So that is your
Why was Alexis Magic?
I don't know. Magic Alex. It was the 60s, John. 1967.
So
we're going to find out if Alexis was.
How you doing?
Either Alexis was French or Alexis was female. Or could have been a French.
Alexis was a guy. I thought it was. It was
Alexis is a guy.
Yeah, Greek electronics engineer.
Oh, he's Greek. Yes,
Yeah.
Alexis. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. He was an electronics engineer?
Yeah. And as I remember, he passed himself off as like, oh, I'm an electronic genius and I can make all these different things to make different sounds. And he really,
Cuckoo,
a lot of the time, it didn't really come through. Like, okay, Alexis, here's a guitar, buddy.
Hit the road.
Hit the road.
$400,000 worth, though.
Well, yeah.
How about that?
Speaking of hitting the road, it's time for us to wrap it up. Susan, it's been a pleasure having you here on a Friday.
Thank you.
And we'll see you again on Monday.
Yeah, I thought you guys said that's a lot of Susan or a lot of Cougar. Friday and then Monday.
You can never get too much.
No, you
lot
really
of
can't. And then Monday, I'll also be talking with Ethan from Eternity Brewing, and we'll talk more about the Mike and Jon Brew that'll be served up at Mike and Jon Night, June 1st. So
mark your calendars. We hope to
lots
see
to
everybody
do.
there.
I'm looking forward to that night.
All right, have a great weekend, everybody. Take us out.
You've been giggling with Mike and Jon. Tune in next time, and I'll be on.
Wow. Look at you.
Magic Cougar.
The Inner Circle.
Are we going to give her a guitar? Or?
She's got one.
Oh, that's right.
I could always use